Hi, Tom. Thanks for joining me to talk about the new global partnership between McDonald's and Loop. We are thrilled to be the first restaurant company in the world to partner with Loop as we pilot a reusable cup system for hot drinks. Our two organizations have been planning this for a while now, and it's exciting to be able to finally share our plans. I'm really looking forward to our first pilot taking place in the UK next year and to talking more about that today. So to start us off, we'd love to hear more about Loop and the value of this partnership with McDonald's from your perspective.
Well, thanks for having me. And I'm equally excited about the partnership between our organizations and really what it's going to mean for the world and for a more sustainable future. Loop is a platform that allows consumers to experience a reusable ecosystem while getting the convenience of what we enjoy in our products today. Now Loop is already live in the US and France. And in fact, we just launched in the UK. And it's been incredible, the consumer response. People are really excited about really the two things Loop brings, which is an unbelievably beautiful package with the world's most important companies like yourselves, and the ability to experience that in a convenient way, where you don't have to wash it out yourself. You don't have to remember toting it around. You get effectively a disposable experience while acting reusable and helping our planet and getting better products in the process.
And when we look more broadly at McDonald's, one of our core commitments and core values is to communities. This pilot is really important for us in that regard because it's going to help to generate important local insights and lessons with our franchisees, with our crew, with our supplier partners locally, and with our customers about really what works and how we can think about accelerating these circular solutions around the world. So as you look across sectors, what are some of the most exciting learnings that you've seen from the community level based on other launches that you've done at Loop?
For me, what's been really inspiring about seeing Loop roll around the world from Europe to North America and working today with major manufacturers who sell their products at supermarkets and pharmacies and so on, is that people from all walks of life want to live a more sustainable and more purposeful life. But they may not have the choices available to them from the products they love or the retailers they like to shop at. And sometimes, sustainability may feel a bit elite or very difficult to actually grasp. We read about it in a magazine and we may aspire to it, but then in our day-to-day lives, it may just not be something that we can easily take part in. And to me, this is what's really exciting about working together with a leader like McDonald's, where everyone has access and it's a really democratic offering, that now we can bring something that may have seemed unattainable to everybody. And the more retailers that see this and businesses, the more convenient reuse will become.
Yes, absolutely. That focus on innovation is so important. And for us as a big global company, one of the benefits that we have working with our market teams around the world is that we can test and pilot different solutions in packaging and recycling, and in this case, reuse, and help share learnings quickly and see what makes sense to scale and grow. In a number of our markets, we have programs to recycle our paper cups, really leaning in and leveraging that recycling infrastructure where it is very effective. We also see innovations in the design of our packaging, like in France, where we've developed a fiber lid for our cold drinks that eliminates the use of a straw and helps to reduce waste in that way. So when you think about that sort of new innovation and deployment with your different partners, what types of learnings should we keep in mind as we gear up to test a new solution in McDonald's restaurants?
In working so far with leading supermarkets and the brands and vendors who put their products on those shelves, from home care to personal care, packaged food and packaged beverage, what we have really learned is that what we need to think about are not sustainability from a sacrifice standpoint, but from an opportunity and benefit standpoint. Because so many times sustainability means taking a step back, doing less, not able to really participate in the way that we would like to. And one of the exciting things in Loop is that it moves the packaging from being, in the end, property of the consumer and something that they have to deal with from a waste standpoint, to something that they can put back in the system and comes back to you as property of McDonald's.
And of course, the health and safety of consumers is paramount in all industries. So I'm hoping you can tell us more about how this model can be tested safely and why you're so confident in it at Loop.
what I'm really proud of in the Loop system is, for us, the idea of health and safety and making sure these packages are cleaned at the top standards has always been a critical cornerstone. Because of that, we've formed a major global partnership with the world's leading industrial cleaning organization called Ecolab. And they are the operators of the Loop cleaning facilities that are embedded into the Loop distribution centers that all occur locally in the countries where we work together.
As we wrap up this conversation, it's been a great discussion, and we're really excited to add Loop into our set of partners as we advance circular solutions and work to keep waste out of nature. Thanks, Tom.
Jenny, thank you so much for having me, and really looking forward to the partnership and especially what we're going to learn together and how we'll make the world more sustainable.
Absolutely.